Jess, can you hear me? Paramedics are on their way, but I won't make it to you in time now. When the next contraction comes, please, listen to my instructions. But I'm beyond reach of the midwife's voice, which is bellowing from my phone in fractured echoes. As the next contraction detonates in the middle earth of my body, my spine contorts like a whip, releasing a roar from the base of my throat which sounds like the truth of an animal in pain. Glistening crimson waters suddenly release onto the inside of my thighs. Then, like the sky between storms, stillness returns. Birth is as close as my breath, dangerously so, because my boyfriend Finn and I are alone. All I can hear is the pounding noise of my heart in my ears until the midwife's voice reappears like the Coast Guard to a ship lost at sea. Finn, can you hear me? I need to know if you have ever delivered a baby before. No, I haven't, he replies, his voice compressed by a choke of panic. Both of us are crouched down on our knees. My left arm grips tighter around his neck. Then, as all of the muscles of courage are cradling me, I reach my right hand down between my legs and touch something just inside me, which to my disbelief, I realise is not my body. I can't steady my hand, which is trembling at this sensation. My fingertips, touching the hair on the crown of my baby's head for the first time. In the street below the bathroom window, the paramedics are arriving in an eruption of sirens and refracting blue light that dances across the room's newly painted walls. Within moments, the thundering sounds of fists at our front door become the rustling sound of two paramedics clambering into the bathroom and over my naked, arching spine. As they do, I can hear the motion of another body climbing the stairs, a body whose movements and weight I know completely. Her voice is now at the door of our tiny bathroom, and it reaches out to me like an outstretched arm over the paramedics assembling gas and air tanks and clean towels between us. I'm here, sweetheart. Jessie, darling, I'm here. I'm here. It's Mum. At once, I know I'm safe. I can let it happen now. Mum has made it. Just in time. Because here it is, the moment I've been trying to imagine and prepare for the past 9 months and the whole of my adult life. Yet how could I have imagined the unimaginable? As the next contraction ignites in my core, I feel myself split from human to mammal in that place that connects me to every living thing. I am thrust with a force both within and beyond me to roar with surrender, and I push. The crown of its head, the width of its shoulders, the span of its rib cage, and then an eruption of limbs beyond my skin through a furnace of white-hot agony between my legs. As this happens, I feel the thin veil between new life and death collapse. I am both inside and outside of time. For a moment, I'm not sure if I'm still here. Until I hear the words, "It's a little girl and she's perfect," announced by one of the paramedics at my tail end blocking the bathroom door. Mum's arms stretch out to me over their back. Her bright blue eyes are sparkling with relief and the very particular look of her love that she directs right into me. The 4 people arranged like an installation around me all collapse into tears of relief and cheer. The ordinary cataclysm and mystery of childbirth is filling the space between us all. The walls feel weak. My arms buckle like the legs of a newborn deer, and I slump at their feet, bloodied, shaking, weeping with relief and shock in equal measure. I cannot believe it. daughter. My daughter. I move to my bed across the landing with her in my arms. Her skin is reddening. Her eyes are blinking slowly, luminous black and serene. An onset of crystal clear euphoria ascends my spine. My eyes regain focus, comprehending the animated reality of her body that now exists beyond me. I've been divided. With the weirdness of our birth-drenched house around us, I know that motherhood has already changed me. My daughter's life has begun. Finn and I decide to call our daughter Ottiline, though she instantly becomes known as Ottie. The air around Ottie forms new weather. I cannot comprehend her. I cannot comprehend myself. I feel like I've been redrawn, now with new edges that extend beyond the page of my body. Ottie is a soft, heavenly storm of spiralling dark, downy hair and pink, pillowy lips. She has Finn's wide-set black eyes, glistening pools that look so deep you could fall into them. The skeletal mechanism of her body retracts into the fetal position when she rests. She hasn't unfolded from being in my womb yet. Every new day that passes feels like a landmark. The only way I can measure time is by Ottie's age and the number of days. She's 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 10 days old. In the haze of newborn motherhood, twilight feels constant and the night so long, tender and raw, that every morning, as the thin beginnings of morning light start to glow behind the curtains, I feel simultaneously broken and triumphant that we made it through to the next day. Finn has been sleeping in the spare bedroom, so he's rested enough to be able to look after us in the day, but it means I haven't slept for longer than an hour at a time since she was born. The last few mornings when I've taken Ottie through to him, I've kissed her tiny nose and feather-soft cheeks and laid her onto his chest with eyes full of giant tears from exhaustion and a sharp tug at my solar plexus that makes my heart pound hard and fast whenever we are separated. My brain is still working hard to assimilate the moments that confirm Ottie is real and I really am a mother now. Moments like seeing mine and Finn's discarded clothes on the wooden floorboards next to the bed, which now include breast pads and her soft pink, green or white baby grows. Or the sensation of her warm and hungry mouth at my breast, which makes me gasp as it sends both a pain as sharp as glass through my breast and a feeling of simultaneous euphoria and overwhelm into my throat. I'm being sustained mostly by a potent and primal experience of this new maternal love, which feels as mind-altering as a drug. It makes my face look different. I caught myself in the mirror by our bed this morning, and my pupils were so dilated, they made my eyes look deep-set and entirely black. I look feral. It's making me behave differently too. My world has become the size of our bed, and I guard over Ottie with eyes that are wild like a cat's. However, most afternoons since she was born, Ottie and I have managed to hold court in bed whilst best friends and family have come to deliver combinations of presents, cakes and flowers. I haven't left the house in 10 days. Mum has been with us each one, leaving only occasionally to go to the shops, from whence she returns with bags that rustle like a cluster of balloons, full of treats. The experience of sharing Ottie, new motherhood, and new grandmotherhood with my mum has established itself with an immediate symbiosis. In this new intergenerational dynamic between the three of us, I'm experiencing some of the purest feelings of contentment and gratitude I've ever felt in my life.